Categories for this one. Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander from All Out. Hikaru Shida versus Serena Deeb from Dynamite. October 27, 2021. Io Shirai and Raquel Gonzalez from TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Kaylee Ray, Meiko Satomura from NXT UK on June 10, 2021. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair from Money in the Bank. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, WrestleMania 37. Serena Deeb versus Riho from Double or Nothing. And Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker from St. Patrick's Day Slam. What do you think won here, Mr. Marceau?
I think this is tough. This is probably the one I had the hardest one to vote for.
You said that, yeah.
I'm assuming Baker and Thunder Rosa won. I myself wasn't a fan of it, but I'm assuming people vote for that one. I vote for Kaylee Ray and Meiko Satomura.
Yeah. not even Sasha and Bianca?
Yeah. I mean, I thought that match was really good as well, but I don't know. I thought the Kaylee Ray Sakamoto match was good. I mean, I feel like if you put Becky and Charlotte on there, I feel like that one probably would have won. Maybe because it's so new. What?
Why didn't I do that?
I don't know.
I made this after the fact. Why didn't I do that?
I don't know. You're the one that makes it.
Well, that was definitely dumb on my part. I don't know why I did that. All right, so you said Kaylee Ray and Meiko, right?
Yes.
But Thunder and Britt's gonna win?
Yes.
All right. I would, you know what? I'd probably go Thunder and Britt. Sasha and Bianca, I thought was a great match. I just wouldn't say it was my match of the year. That was the thing. I think that might win, but
so why was it on the list then?
Because it was a great match and people are going to vote for it. I think it's top 2 women's matches. I don't know if it's the women's match is the thing.
I just think another thing with that, like, it did happen so long ago that I honestly don't really remember the match.
That's true. All right, let's see who voted for what here before we get to the newcomer shit. Let's see here. Women's match of the year was Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair from WrestleMania 37 with 44% of the vote, Mr. Marceau. How about that?
Well, like I said, I would have to rewatch it. I don't really remember it.
All right, we got 32% of the vote. Second place, Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker from St. Patrick's Day Slam. So there you go. That makes sense. Third place, these are all kind of tied. That was a majority of the votes right there. The rest of the votes went to, let's see, third place, Kaylee Ray and Meiko Satomura actually was third place, Mr. Marceau.
It's a great match.
I'm surprised enough people actually saw that. I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. I'm just surprised that it got that. Fourth place, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair from Money in the Bank. Great match. Fifth place, tied for fifth, 3-way tie. Serena and Riho, Britt and Chris Statlander, and Shida and Serena Deeb. So like 3 AEW matches came in fifth place.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like all those matches are pretty much the same, so.
Yeah, I can understand that. Last place, Io Shirai and Raquel got 0% of the votes. None.
Yikes.
Again, happened so long ago, I feel like people just don't remember it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm surprised.
My memory served me right. It was a good match, but.
It was a good match. I liked it. I don't know. Rio and Serena was also a while ago, and more people voted for that, so I don't know. It's interesting. But, yeah, so that was the winner. Now let's finally go to the... Oh, no, that's going to take me another second as well. I'll go to the men's match, and then we'll go back to the newcomer shit. It's still loading. Let's see. Men's match of the year contenders. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly from TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Bryan Danielson versus Minoru Suzuki. Darby Allin versus MJF. Edge versus Seth Rollins. Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson from Dynamite. Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan from WrestleMania. The Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers from All Out. And Walter versus Ilya Dragunov from TakeOver 36. What'd you vote for, Mr. Marceau?
Walter and Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, I was going to say that's my match of the year, too. That's what I would go with. I feel like it's not going to win. What do you think won? Do you think that won, or I don't know?
I don't know. I will say I felt like Edge and Rollins was really good.
Oh, excellent match. That's probably my favorite main roster match. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah. That or Roman and Edge and Bryan from WrestleMania.
Yeah, that could win too. I feel like that's a big time match. I don't know. I just feel like Walter and Ilya had actual buzz, and it was actually a really great match.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Let's see what wins here. Your 2021 men's match of the year. Oh, hold on here. This is pretty... Okay. So let's see. Winning with 30% of the vote. Walter and Ilya Dragunov, Mr. Marceau. That was the match of the year, according to a lot of people. Called it. Second place, this is really close. Second place got 22.5% of the votes. Third place got 21.3% of the votes. Like a fucking nose hair away. Second place was the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros from All Out. Third place was Third place was Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson. That's surprising. Fourth place, tied for fourth, was Roman, Edge, and Bryan, and then Edge and Rollins. Edge and Rollins should be higher. I'm sorry. That should be higher. I don't know. I like Bucks and Lucha Bros, too. I don't know. It's tough. That was tied for fourth. So in sixth place was, let's see, dead last was Darby and MJF from Full Gear.
What?
Yeah, that was dead last. Second to last was Cole and O'Reilly. And then with 5% of the vote was Bryan Danielson and Minoru Suzuki.
The fact that MJF and Darby Allin was that low is crazy.
They're all great matches, though.
They were all good matches, but that was the best match. Maybe the Plus were the best match in AEW all year.
Do you think so?
I thought maybe I would probably say Bryan and Heyman was better, but for something that had no title line, it definitely was the best match in Full Gear.
Not Bucks and Lucha Bros?
No, I wasn't.
You hated that match, I remember. That's surprising. I don't know. These were all great matches. I just would have put Edge and Rollins a little bit higher, but then again, the stuff that beat it was great. So, yeah. Darby and MJF just got 1% of the votes. At least people voted for it. Didn't get no votes, but it got 1% of the votes. Cole and O'Reilly got 3%, and then everything else was kind of just pretty even. So, interesting.